Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Michigan here, and what I'm bringing you guys today is more information on the Call of Duty Ghosts new Extinction mode detailing aliens, and then I will also be going over the perk system. But before I get into this video, I have some new GFX on screen. I would really like for you guys to let me know what you think of it. Now, the Call of Duty Ghosts, like the little fade in, the normal one, will be on all my videos where I go for multiplayer, and then on the videos I do Extinction, I will also be including, the red-eyed face. So if you guys did like that GFX and or excited for Call of Duty Ghosts and Extinction mode, if you guys could drop me a like rating, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try and smash this video up to 400 likes. And if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for new Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer, Extinction mode, and daily GTA 5 content. So without further ado, the first thing we're going to talk about today is the new Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction mode and some details that were found out, just some minute details. You guys can find a ton of other stuff online, especially with Allie's new video. But without further ado, I just have some basic information. The main thing I want to cover in this video was the perk system. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, the new Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction mode, as we all know, is going to be heavily based on the new the MW3 survival mode, which is a bummer to me, and I guess maybe not to some people. And that's one thing Infinity Ward does get right: the exploding cars. I'll tell you that much, man. I always seem to die by an exploding car or truck in Infinity Ward games. But something that is a huge bummer to me personally, and it might be a plus to you guys. Personally, I'm more of a zombies fan than a survival mode fan. That's just how I've been. Personally, zombies to me is way more fun than survival mode, just because, it's zombies. There's nothing better. And then when everyone thought aliens were coming, that was going to be either the next step up or something even better than that. So when some gameplay got released, it looked choppy, to say the least. It did not look like, zombies, how just awesome maps. And, I really feel like Infinity Ward almost just put Extinction mode. Obviously, they're trying, which, you got to give them props. It's obviously a marketing technique, though. They saw how big zombies was. They saw, just how many people bought Treyarch games and just to play zombies. Yeah, I know a ton of my friends who haven't even touched multiplayer. They're rank 1, no prestige, and all the, and they're max rank in zombies. All they play is zombies. Because personally, zombies is something that's made the Treyarch Call of Duties, and is probably why another company hasn't overtaken them, because as we all know, the multiplayer for Treyarch is extremely stale, while Infinity Ward games really strive in the multiplayer market. So in my opinion, I thought maybe Extinction wasn't their idea right off the bat. They just saw how much sales Treyarch was getting, how much success they were having with the Call of Duty Zombie series, so they decided to implement the alien mode. I understand they had survival mode, but it was just kind of an add-on. It's just like multiplayer, but you're playing against bots. But with Alien, what I've heard is it's not that great. It's just like a rebranded survival mode just with aliens, and so we'll see how that all plays out. And there's a couple other things. When you shoot a zombie, you'll get like a red hit markers to indicate you're hitting them. Not too big of a deal there. But in essence, Call of Duty Zombies mode, as this information I'm willing to bring to you guys, and I want you guys to hear. I don't want you guys to get too excited for it, as I heard it's just a rebranded, MW3 survival mode. Now, this is not to scare anyone. If you guys, were hoping, you're praying it was going to be the next big thing. This is all opinion. We'll see when the game for sure comes out, but as of now, it's just a rebranded survival mode, which is what you're seeing right now. Next thing I would like to address is the new Call of Duty perk system coming in Ghost. Now, a couple of other YouTubers may have covered this, but at least the videos I've watched, they kept out a ton of information, which has kept you guys in the dark. So the first thing we're going to go over is just how many perks are in the game, and there will be 35 perks in 7 categories. You'll have speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. I'm not 100% sure what all the perk names are called. I'm just more focused about how to use them and what you guys can expect right off the get-go with Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, the general Call of Duty perk system that we've seen is 3 perks, and then obviously with specialists, you could get all perks in the game. That was allowed in Modern Warfare 3, but in general, in Treyarch games, you are allowed 3 perks unless you have like some sort of special perk like bling or something like that, where you could have 4. So Now moving how the Call of Duty perk system for Ghost will work. Obviously, like I said, you will have 35 perks, which will just lead to an incredible level of customization. It will ship with 35 perks weighted with a point value of 1 to 5. Obviously, it will also work on a point system with the perks, meaning that if you pick a point, if you pick, let's say, speed, and you have a 1-point perk, then it will let you have more points for if you want a number 5 in, let's say, the elite category. So obviously number number 5s are the best perks that you guys might like, but they do take up the most amount of room within the game. Now, loadouts will have a pool of 8 points to spend on perks for a total of 12 depending on loadout decisions. On top of the 8 initial points, a single perk point is associated with the primary and secondary weapon slots, as well as lethal and tactical. Taking away any of the items for an additional perk point will allow for a maximum of 12 points to spend, as quoted by Infinity Ward. If you guys are a perk fanatic, you're welcome to forego all weapons and equipment, starting each spawn with only a knife in hand and 12 points worth of perks. 12 points worth of perks. It's your choice. Now, this is something that is just awesome in my opinion. The fact that you're going to be able to have 35 perks running around. Now, obviously with specialists, as I covered it in an earlier video. If you guys did miss that video, I'll link to that video will be in the description, or you can just go find it on my channel. But I covered exactly how specialists will work. But the point is that you're going to be able to choose from 35 perks. It's really going to add a level of technique to the game, to which one, which perks work with the best. Obviously, if you're playing search and rescue, which is the new search and destroy mode, you're going to want to go with more of a 12 points of stealth perks and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, it's been Hurricane. This video is coming to a close. If you guys did enjoy this video, 400 likes would be greatly appreciated. And if you don't have the time nor don't feel like it, that is completely fine. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe to my channel for daily Call of Duty Ghost content. Anyway, guys, it's been Michigan. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you later. Bye.